Question is, unit vector perpendicular to vector A, which is minus 3i minus 2j minus 3k, and vector B, which is 2i plus 4j plus 6k, both is. That means we have to identify a unit vector which should be perpendicular to both vector A as well as vector B. The clue is here, right? See the clue. So this is a vector A and this is vector B. If I find vector A cross B, so that vector A cross B will come up like this. This vector is vector A cross vector B. This is vector A cross B. And in this direction, we can find out the unit vector, vector N. Right, this is the unit vector in the direction A cross B. And look about the parameters, that means the nature of this N. So this N, which is a unit vector which is perpendicular both to vector B as well as vector A, right? So this is the condition they are saying, and it is satisfied completely here. Now I have to find the magnitude of this unit vector which are given in these options. So I have to identify which one is correct. Okay, by definition of unit vector, right? By definition of unit vector, how actually we define the unit vector? So unit vector is nothing but vector A divided by its magnitude. This is the definition of any unit vector. So I am simply using this technique to identify the unit vector in this direction. Okay, so what is A cross B? That is to be found first. Okay, so A cross B is A cross B. A cross B is nothing but how we can write. So this is the way. It is I, right? It is J, and this one is K. And the components are minus 3i, minus 2, and minus 3, right? Minus 3, minus 2, and minus 3. This is our about A, and about B, it is 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, and 6, right? So this is further can be extended like this. This is equal to what I can write. It is for this one I component, we have to consider these two, right? We have to multiply these two, that is minus 12, and here comes one more minus, right? Minus, and these two should be multiplied. It is minus 12. That means it becomes a plus 12. This is the component I plus. And now about J. For J, we have to consider the things in reverse. That is the multiplication of this one and this one. It is minus 6. One more minus comes here. And now on multiplying these two, it is minus 18. But here already there is a minus, so it becomes plus 18. It is J component, and plus K. For K, we have to multiply first these two. This is minus 12. Okay, so one more minus, and this one is minus 4. This becomes plus 4. Okay. Okay, so this is what we are finding, A cross B. And further A cross B is what it becomes. This is simply 0i, right? 0i, and this is plus 12j, and this is minus 8k. Okay, this is how we have to write. Otherwise, we simply write it is 12i minus 8k. This is the magnitude of the vector A cross B. Now let me find the magnitude of vector A cross B. Let me tell you this one why it is so. So this is A cross B's magnitude. A cross B's magnitude will be, it is under root. So there is no I component, otherwise you have to make it the square of the I component. Let us leave it. So it is 12 square, right? Plus of minus 8 square. This will be is equals a root of, right? Root of 144 plus 64, right? Plus 64. This is a root of 208, and when I inspect this one 208, definitely it is nothing but we need something which is a root of 13, right? So how it can be? So this is 16 into 13. 60 times 13 is 208. So further what I can write? This is equal to, which is 4 root 13. This is the magnitude of A cross B. Now, the vector what we are having here is A cross B, whose magnitude is the thing what we found just now, which is 4 root 13. And the unit vector in that direction is n cap. And we already know the definition, this one. So from this, what we can write here for this case, right? For this case, vector n cap is equal to vector A cross B, right, divided by its magnitude. So this is the definition, right? So what it may happen? So for this, which is nothing but n cap is equals that vector is 12j minus 8k divided by 4 root 13. This is equal to, when you divide it properly, this is 3j minus 2k divided by root 13 is the answer. So this answer to be found in our options. The answer which is exactly matching is option A.